Very cool. Hi, Raul. Ah, 5 people, 6 people. Hi, everybody. Who else is here? Say hello. Nadea, good morning. Can you all hear me okay? Hi, Sylvia. Yesterday I was watching David de Jorge for inspiration. So I think I'm ready today. I met David de Jorge once. As you can see, our kitchen is very clean, just like always. It's always this clean. All right, good. Should I shave? No, too late. All right. Yeah, it's just 10 o'clock, so we can wait a couple minutes and then get started. Hi, Juanjo. Ah. Yeah, it's good. Another, is Juancho here? I see Juanjo. Is Juancho here? I think Juancho tried to make pancakes last week. Here's Lucy. Hi, Lucy. So last week, Juancho, who lives here in Gros, he tried to make pancakes because he saw us make pancakes in Isaba. And he said that the pancakes weren't perfect. He had a few problems. So my idea was to make pancakes and show Juancho. So maybe we can find out what happened. All right. And is anyone here with their family? Or can I say bad words in English? Can I say curse words? Raul, are you with your daughters? No, with wheat flour, whole wheat flour. Yeah, I don't think wheat flour is a problem. They were using gallo, but I think, well, whole wheat flour. Pancakes, you don't have to be too specific. All right, should we get started? Here we go, it's 10:03. All right, brunch at 11, so let's go. First, the first thing we're gonna do is start the baking. Oh, all the family, okay, all right. I'll say I'll be polite, all right. Cool, okay, the first thing we're gonna do is start the bacon. So today we're gonna make the bacon in the oven, just so that we have more space down here. So this is easy. All right, take the rack out of the oven. And here you have 2 options. First option, not an option, open the bacon. Let's find our scissors. No scissors. Good. Yeah, This is maybe very basic, but you can't cook the bacon like this. No. All right, so we'll open the bacon. Right, and the bacon, if you put the bacon like this, it will be more crispy, more crunchy. If you don't want the bacon to be crunchy, you can put it directly on here. This is fine. There we go. All right. And here's Juancho. What bacon did we get? Good question. This is bacon from Solvay's, which is bacon lonchas sin corteza. My recommendation, there's another good one, which is pancetta. Pancetta is quite good as well, but this bacon is fine. Anything salty. All right, bacon, we'll put this on 180 degrees. All right, and forget it. Cool. Okay. All right. Raul says his daughters don't want to come. They are here, but they don't want to come. So they are waiting. Hi, Amaya. So Raul's daughters are waiting to eat the pancakes, but not make the pancakes. Interesting strategy. All right, do we have our ingredients? So we need flour, baking powder, salt, sugar. We have this sugar, this kind of brown sugar, and we also have this white sugar. I think it doesn't matter. Pancakes are forgiving. You don't have to be too specific. Milk, an egg, and some butter. Here's the butter. Here's the butter. All right, and these are the things we need just to make the pancakes. So let's start. First, in this bowl, we're going to put all the dry ingredients. What are the dry ingredients? The flour, the sugar, and the powder. That's it, right? Flour, powder, and the salt. So all those will go in here first. Flour, 135 grams. Here we go. Yesterday at Iroski here in Gros, there was no flour. It seems like everybody wants to make pancakes. All right, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Get our teaspoon. One teaspoon. Here we can compare. Here's the teaspoon. Here's the tablespoon. So baking powder, we use this one. All right. A half teaspoon of salt. Here's our salt. Again, using the little spoon. All right, just a little salt. 2 tablespoons of sugar. So now we change to the big spoon. Why is 1 teaspoon on the other table? Good question. All right, we're going to use this brown sugar. 2 tablespoons. Lucy is watching, and Lucy is a professional. So Lucy, if I make any mistakes, tell me. Maybe send me a WhatsApp so I'm not embarrassed. How much flour? 135 grams. How much is 135 grams? How much is 135 grams? Do you have a scale? What's a tablespoon? We're starting with basic questions. Raul, do you have a scale, or do you want me to tell you how much is 135 grams? Introduction.
Yeah.
All right. Is 135 grams? Does that tell you? Here we have flour, sugar, and baking powder. And here is my sous chef. Sous chef. Sous chef. How do you call that?
Sous chef.
Sous chef.
Hi.
All right. Raul has a scale. Good.
Says, what's the table?
Yes. 135. 135. All right. Good. So there, okay, so in here we have 4 things: flour, baking powder, salt, and sugar. Good. All right. Ready? Everyone ready? Yes? All right, moving on. In here, this is the mixer from the... So here we're going to put the wet ingredients. What are the wet ingredients? The milk and the egg. So start with the milk. How much? 130 milliliters. In our house, we don't drink much milk. So yesterday we found these little baby milks. So we could just use a little milk. So let's open baby milk. Yesterday I was thinking about my objective, my purpose. What is my purpose? Yesterday I was making rice. And I thought about the objective in the kitchen. My objective yesterday was not to make the best rice in the world. No, my objective yesterday was to make, Gio saying hello to you.
Hi, Gio.
Hi, Gio.
Good morning.
So Gio's going to watch the video, and later Mom is going to make her pancakes. Oh, lucky Gio.
Oh, lucky and smart.
Yes, good planning. So our goal here, what's our objective here? Our objective today is to learn to make pancakes. Yesterday, my objective was to make Nayara happy.
Liar.
Not lying. So what makes Nayara happy? The best rice in the world.
Yes.
What makes Nayara happy? A clean kitchen. So we have to think of our objectives when we're in the kitchen. All right. 130 milliliters. Am I using? Okay, good. And this one on the side, this is telling us how many milliliters we have. That says 200. So this line is probably 150. I'll just go right below that line, more or less. Good.
Something was me.
Yeah,
I'm just.
I have a cleaning today. I have cleaning assistant.
Yeah.
All right. Here's an egg. All right, 1 egg. How much flour? 135 grams. Am I going too fast? Are you still back at the flour? I can wait. We have all morning. All right, I'm starting to smell like bacon. This is exciting. Ooh. Make it bacon. How many pancakes will this make? Good question. Good question.
I don't know.
I don't know. But the recipe is easy to duplicate. So you can make some pancakes, and if you decide that you want more, then then you can just make more with the same material. Lucy, are you asking this question when you really know the answer? Let's look on the BBC pancake recipe. How many pancakes? I feel terrible looking at the BBC to find a recipe for American pancakes. My mother would not be happy, but she's sleeping, so
She doesn't know.
she doesn't know. This makes serves for. This is pancakes for 4 people. I don't think so. I think I'm going to eat all these we are going to eat all these pancakes. There are 2 of us.
We have three.
It's just made home, so I don't want to eat pancakes for 4, although I could. I think yeah, you could do half, but you can't make half an egg. I don't know. I think my personal opinion, make all the pancakes, and then you can put them in the fridge, and then you'll have pancakes for dinner.
And she could also share with her neighbors.
Or you could share with your neighbors. Or you can freeze them. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, and then you have like express breakfast one day. All right, are we ready? So we've got our dry ingredients: flour, baking powder, salt, and sugar. And then here we have about 130 milliliters of milk. And then we're going to break the egg right into here. And if you want to get your protein for the week, you could just drink this. That's how I get these huge muscles. All right, good. Let's beat this egg a little.
Did you say it again? Spit. Did you say spit?
No, beat.
Beat. Okay.
Beat. This action is beating, which is the same as like hitting, but yeah, okay. Beat the egg. Good. Good. Thanks, Chio. All right, so here we have the milk and the egg. All right, and now we're ready. This is a fun step. So here we have the dry, here we have the wet. And then we're just going to combine these things.
Don't you just mix for that?
Yep, mix, sure. Totally.
Are we leaving this again?
What?
This?
Maybe, it depends. Depends how many pancakes we want. Maybe we'll eat more pancakes. All right. And to mix, this is unorthodox, but to mix, I like to use this. We call this, in English, we call this a spatula, just like this. We don't really distinguish between this and this. But the name for this in Spanish is much more fun, right? Lengua de gato. How much sugar? 2 tablespoons. 2 of these. Not this one. Not this one. 2 of these for sugar, 1 of these for baking powder. All right, good. Now, when we mix the pancake batter, this is called batter. When we mix this, don't mix it too much, just enough. So this is still, all right, can we see? Here we go. Okay, this is still dry. This still has lumps. It still has dry spots. But once there are no more dry spots, we're going to stop. Still a little dry. Yeah, okay, almost there. All right. Looking at this, I don't know. There's no way this is enough pancakes for 4 people. I don't know. I guess it depends how many. It depends how many pancakes you want, but this is not much. So, no. All right.
It's gonna raise anyway, right? Because
yeah, they do fluff up. That's right. Okay. That's just about right. Now there are still, I don't know if you can see, there are still little lumps. That's okay, no problem. 1 tablespoon is like 15 milliliters, and a teaspoon is 5 milliliters. Okay, so Casey has milliliter spoons. Okay, perfect. So 15 milliliters is 1 tablespoon, and a teaspoon is 5 milliliters. So if you only have this one, and you need 2 tablespoons of sugar, you can put 6 of these. Just takes longer. All right, good. So we are ready. All right. Everybody ready? Okay, and we need the melted butter. I haven't melted the butter yet, so how am I going to do this? We want some melted butter in here because that kind of gets everything moving. So I'm just going to take I'm just going to take some butter here. Because again, I don't want to do dishes all morning. So I'm just going to melt some butter on the stove. Melt this butter, that'll get this kind of greasy and ready for the pancakes. And then I'll just put the extra melted butter right in here. Can you see what's happening? All right, here's our grill. So I'm going to turn this on. Not too hot. This is our first house with an induction stove. This thing is incredible. Before we had to wait a long time for water to boil for everything. And now butter is already melting. This is incredible.
Sometimes too fast.
Sometimes it's too fast.
Is this normal butter?
This isn't normal butter. In our house, we don't use normal butter. This is Lorenzana.
Anyway, this is salted.
This is salted butter.
Both can work?
Sure, yeah. If you do use salted butter, you probably want less salt in here, but whatever. Not the most important thing. Again, this is pretty easy. You're not gonna. You can't mess up pancakes too much. Ooh, water. Thank you. All right, now our butter is melted. This is all set. All right, so I'm just going to take this butter and put it right into this mix. Cool. All right, and this leftover stuff we just leave there because that's going to leave our pan ready. Cool. So we have a little butter, and you can see our pancake mix already has, can you see, it has some little bubbles. All right. Good. All right. Everyone ready? We're going to make the first one. Now, this is like cutting a cake or making crepes. The first one is never the best one. So, here we go. All right, so I'm going to take, this is a ladle, normally for soup. Today it's for pancakes. That's versatility. All right, and it's already starting to smell like melted butter here, which is wonderful. Oh, we have 18 people watching. Wow.
Really?
Yeah. All right, so here goes the first cake. Maybe I'll move this. No, maybe I won't.
No.
I think we'll just leave this.
It's not a good idea.
All right. Probably too much butter in this pan, but whatever.
Are you gonna use this?
Sorry, no, too noisy.
Okay.
All right, so we'll open the window here.
Yeah, maybe we can.
Normally we turn this on, but this is very loud. Actually, my mother never uses this. There are two of you here.
Is that fine like this?
Sorry? Yeah, that's great.
Fine
Yeah,
like this?
perfect. All right, good. All right, here we go. I think we're moving along now. This pancake can go over this one side. And we're going to put another one on. Here we go. Clean the bottom. Pancake right there.
Yeah, I like them thin.
Yeah, okay.
So the thinnest you can do them,
Yeah.
they can be more, right? It depends on.
Yeah,
how
thin
you
or
prefer.
thick? Well, if you want them to be thinner and more like crepes, then you should put more liquid, put more milk. If you want them to be thicker, then less milk. Makes sense. Ah, smart. Smart chef. Okay, good. Here we go. Now, we can see here. Right? Back there. All right. Are you dizzy yet? Okay. The bubbles. The bubbles are forming in the top of the pancake. When those bubbles start to pop, that's when we flip the pancake.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got some static bubbles. Okay, the bubbles are popping, so let's turn it over. Let's see what happens. All right, it's good. That's the first one. We're not there yet.
First one looks like very good.
Yeah. Nayara says it looks good. I'm not going to eat that one.
Okay, I will.
Check our bacon. Wow. The bacon looks good. Here, I'll take you with us. We can go look at the bacon. Let's go. Bacon. Nice. All right, that's perfect.
I think it's enough. Right?
It's probably enough. Yeah, I think we got it. So now we're getting the proper smell here. The proper mixture of pancakes on the stove and bacon in the oven. All right. Back here, this one's ready. Let's flip it over. All right, then we have a little better color, but I'm not quite there yet. I think it's probably because this pan is non-stick. There are 19 of us because we are super YouTubers. That's right, super YouTubers. This is a what? Hey, now there are 17. 2 people left. Who are they? What?
Maybe we have to reduce
I think about right.
the power. Maybe later is too much. Maybe
All
also.
right, this can go over to one side, and we can continue pancaking here. So let's do another one. All right. Another one here. Another one here. All right. Do Americans have this for breakfast every day? Yes, we do. Just like English people, every day have fried eggs, sausage, grilled tomato, beans, and a bottle of wine. And jump off a balcony in Mallorca. All right, are you ready for an advanced technique? You can take some fruit. This can work with, all right, in this case, we're going to use a banana. You can do this with, these are done. All right, the first set are ready. So we can take these off. A pint of lager, that's right. Lager is shitty Australian beer. Mostly Australian. All right, and we're already finishing our pancake batter. So this is making 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 pancakes. Not enough, so we're gonna have to duplicate.
Not enough for us.
For us, not enough for me. 6 pancakes is just enough, just enough for my brunch. All right. I'll probably squeeze another little one out. All right, ready? I'm going to turn this down for a minute so I can show you this advanced technique. This is what made me who I am.
Banana.
All right. Take a little banana. Put that right in here. Just kind of smush it in. Yeah. Yeah. No. Too thick. Too thin. Oh yeah. That's for later. That's for later. Oh. All right. This one's ready. There it is. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. All right. What's happening? All right, should we keep doing this advanced technique? Banana. All right. Good. How many people? Okay, now we have 20 people. This is a great opportunity to make an important announcement while we're waiting to flip our pancakes. We have a very a special guest with us here today. Well, you are all special. You are all special. But we have an important announcement related to one of our guests today, and it is. So we have someone who started. Okay, today we have someone watching who started at level 1, and then moved up to level 2, and today this person is moving up to level 3. So that's a very special honor. When you start at the beginning, you know very little English, and you follow the English Alive method and have to listen to us teachers speak for long enough and put up with us to where you go up 3 levels. We should give you all your money back at that point or something. But we're not going to. So. Okay, that is. Right. Okay. So the other 2 people who have done this are Sylvia and Raul. They have achieved this feat. They started at the most basic and then moved up to level 3. That's awesome. And the person who's done that today is Gio. Yay! Good. Congratulations, Gio. You're level 3 starting today. So change on your reservation. It's kind of bittersweet, isn't it? So yeah, Gio. After Gio is quite dedicated, she comes to all the activities. She's always okay. She's always reading or like figuring stuff out. She talks a lot in class. So yeah.
Awesome.
Is she watching?
We don't know. Maybe she's
She was almost always
giving
watching.
instructions to her mom.
All right. You can't see what I'm doing here. All right, that's good. All right, so we've got our pancakes cooking away here. There she is. Woohoo! Nice. Hey, very chill. All right, good. Now, this is for the finished cakes. This is maple syrup. I was just talking to another student, and he said, I tried it once and I didn't like it. So I told him he was crazy. All right, these cakes are done. They're coming off. It smells like, okay, so it smells like bacon, kind of mixed pancakes, and grilled bananas here at our house. So
I'm gonna have some cranberries.
I think the neighbors are going to come over soon. All right, we have one more cake to make in this batch. And then I think we're going to make another batch. So here we go. How are your pancakes? Are they turning out? Are they okay? So at this stage, we don't really need butter or anything. Here's the beauty of this thing. Yeah, Chio's happy. Good. So are we. We're happy with you, Chio. We love you. We love all of our students. If we can love Chio, we can love anyone. Just kidding. Ah. Here we go. All right. Cool. Last cake of this batch. What time is it? 10:30. Oh, good. Okay, we're doing great. Yeah, Chio's happy. Good. Congratulations, Chio. All right, cool. Here's our last pancake. Nede is also a professional of these types of dishes. So Nede, if I do anything wrong, you can tell me. Chio got my joke. Julio's not here, is he? Is Julio here? Julio? No. I guess we need a. You can take pictures of your pancakes and put them on YouTube, or put them on what's it called? Instagram. What's it called? The social network that the kids are using. Should we do the advanced technique here? Here we go. Put some banana in here. And cranberry. Here we have some dried cranberries. I've never done this before, but we can try it. What the hell? It's Saturday. I mean Friday.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. All right, good. Some dried cranberries. What are cranberries? They're these things. Very good for urinary tract function.
Mm-hmm.
Avoid UTIs. Eat cranberries. All right, good. This is looking pretty dry, so we're ready to flip. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, look at that. That's a good color. Just in time to make another batch of pancake mix.
Should we put these ones in the oven?
I think we're just, yeah.
Not to let them be very cold later.
No, let's try one. We're going to try one. That one has banana. Nice. Good. All right, next step is to make your plate. This pancake is good, but it's not fluffy. It's not very fluffy, is it? It's a bit dense.
It's pretty okay.
It's very okay. All right. All right, next we're gonna make our plate. So we can use the same grill. Banana and pancakes. I don't know if I'm convinced you. All right, plate. So the perfect plate. A couple pancakes, some bacon. We're gonna fry an egg. We'll just move this pancake over to one side, put this down a little more so you can see the action. All right, we'll put a little more butter. We're gonna put the egg in. A little butter. And then a couple eggs. One. It's out. Another one. All right, the egg. Eggs are, for me, a perfect food. For Sylvia, not so much. But I love eggs. All right. What do we call? Here's a good chance for some English class. I'm going to put a little salt in here. What do we call the white part of the egg? Diana, what do you think? What do we call the white part of the egg?
I don't remember.
We call it the white.
The white and the orange.
No, the other part is not the orange. That's a common misconception. The other part is the yolk. We call this the yolk.
No.
I'm gonna put a little black pepper. I love eggs with salt and black pepper. So the yolk. And how do you like your yolk? When the yolk is still liquid, we say that it is runny, just like running. So a runny yolk. And I like the yolk to be nice and runny. So, okay. So I always try to do the eggs a little less than I think they should be done. That one's almost there. This one's not going to go too long. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to go. When you see this plate again, it will have bacon on it. Oh, here we go. Oh.
No, because there is not that much.
Huh?
There is not that much, right?
All right, there we go. Plate with bacon. Just one thing missing, the egg. All right. This is it. What two things? Okay, now you can do your condiments. So this plate, this is like a perfect American breakfast plate. Now you can start to add. So lots of people, because there's not enough butter in the world. So if you want, you can add some butter to your pancakes. And this is the real deal, maple syrup. So this is kind of like when this is done right, if you're ever in France and you have to decide, do I want a sweet crepe, like one with Nutella or sugar or whatever, or do I want a savory crepe? Do I want one with ham and cheese and that stuff? This American breakfast if done right, has a combination because the bacon is salty, the eggs are savory, and the syrup is sweet. So you can apply as you want. If you don't have this stuff, you can do experiments. You can jam. Is your egg ready, Naira? We're done. Or do you want this plate?
Yeah, I think it's
All right, good. All right.
yeah.
Jam. Okay, here's jam. Not ham. Jam. Blueberry jam. These are actually quite good in pancakes, just like a banana as well.
I think you put another plate there.
Good. I think I did. Here's my plate.
Okay.
Yes, more butter, says Lucy. Yeah, the more the better. Good. All right, and I'm going to start assembling my perfect plate. So here we go. Good. Woo! All right, good. Bacon. Good. Here we go. And egg is ready. Oh no! And that's it. This is the plate. Strawberries and cream. That's a good idea. Other ideas? All right, I'm going to eat another pancake. No, they're here. Yeah, maybe. Casey. Honey and butter. Ah, honey is a good idea. I forgot about that. Blueberries. Where'd you get blueberries, guys? You like that one? All right. Okay. That's yours. Where's your plate?
Here.
Oh. Where's your cake? Good. All right. So this kitchen. And it is here. Hi there. Ah, this is a great opportunity. I was hoping you were coming. This is our coffee machine here at home. And here's Isa. Hi, Isa. Are you just arriving now? You're late. The pancakes are made. This is our coffee maker here at our house, which is just like the one at English Alive in Lorea. This is my favorite coffee machine. Yes, we do use it. We bought this coffee maker at Chio's family shop here in Gros, Molina, because we liked so much. Nerea Trevino gave us one, or lent us one. It's still there in Lorea. We still use it to make coffee. And I liked it so much that we bought another one for our house. So this is super easy. And use the coffee now. We use